Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another player review with me, your boy FifaWondaHD. This episode we'll be looking at IF Baines and his 83 rated left back card. Now, what a card this was. His stats are insane. They're so consistent across the board, and he was an absolute joy to use. We start off with his main strength, which is his passing. This was absolutely phenomenal. Whether you were playing a long crossfield ball, a chip through ball, getting a cross in, everything hit its target. He got so many assists, it was unreal. And players that you wouldn't even expect to be getting on the end of crosses were managing it, because his balls were so pinpoint, they were so accurate. Everything he delivered was just on the money, and it just made for lots of goal scoring opportunities, whether it was a corner, whether it was a cross, a chip through ball. Like I said, everything was landed in the right place, and it just made it really easy to create chances for your attacking players. Now, another big strength on the card is his defending. He's always in the right place at the right time. You know, he's got a good medium defensive work rate, which is nice. You know, he's also got the high attacking work rate, so he will get up and down quite nicely. You know, his interceptions, his positioning was very spot on. His stand tackle and slide tackle at 85 and 84 respectively are very nice indeed. You know, so when you combine those two sort of key areas, his passing and his defending, it was a very good card. The only thing that I was quite disappointed on was his pace and his strength. I thought potentially, you know, his strength would be a little bit better. You know, being rated 70 overall, I thought he could have done a little bit better in that respect. And I think that comes down to his height personally. You know, 70 strength and good balance that he has, I would expected him to play a little bit better in that regard. You know, I did find him getting muscled off by bigger, sort of more OP, strong, quick attackers like a Barbo and players like that, Ramos, etc. You know, they did have a field day with Baines, and I think that comes down to his height. So it's not necessarily his in-game stats that are doing him, it is his height. So he will get muscled off the ball from time to time, and obviously with his pace not being as good, you know, they will muscle him off and they will get past him, which is something you do have to consider when you are looking at buying this card. His pace is something I can live with. I would personally play him at left wing back, because I think his stats are so overall consistent that you want him higher up the pitch. You know, if you could get away with playing him at left mid, I think he'd do you a great job. But left wing back, maybe in a 5 at the back, sweaty I know, but I think it would work very well. His shooting is pretty good. Obviously, free kicks and penalties, as you would expect, are absolutely on the money. His finishing, long shots and shot power are very good. You know, not something you'll necessarily use so much with a left back. You know, even at left wing back, probably won't be shooting with him too often. But when a chance falls to him, he has got that in his locker, so he can score the odd goal or two when the chance presents itself. He has a 3-star weak foot and 3-star skills, which is quite nice, and the early crosser trait, which is very good indeed. Obviously, his crossing is just insane at 93. Like I said, everything was on the money, and having that trait and that in-game stat at 93 is just phenomenal. I really enjoyed crossing the ball with Baines. He got me so many opportunities to score, and he was just fantastic at that, as you would expect. His dribbling was alright too, drifted past players pretty easily at times, which is always quite nice, especially when under pressure and you need to get out and get the ball, you know, have a bit of space to play the ball. You know, it always helps being able to dribble quite nicely and keep the ball close to your feet. His price is probably one of the worst parts about this card. 175k on Xbox and 140 on PS4. I think that's very expensive for his card. If he had 85 plus pace, I would say definitely worth going out and buying him at that price. But I personally prefer a quicker fullback, in all honesty, and I think that that price could be better spent. You know, and if you do just want to play with Baines' card because he's so consistent, just go and buy his regular card. It will cost you a hell of a lot less. and you'll get the same amount of enjoyment. Obviously, there is a few things tweaked down on that card compared to this incredible inform, but at 170 to 140k, I just think it's too much in all honesty. If he does drop to around 60 to 80k, you've got that free and you're looking for a very good left back, then Baines is definitely your man and really worth buying. That was my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe, and peace.